Hey, what's up guys? Matt Shiny here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the CSGO market and why now could potentially be one of the better times to buy in. With Christmas and everything festive only about a month away, right now we're starting to see the market shift a little bit from a downward trend. So some items have been going up for the past couple days, and right now might be the perfect time to catch on that train and head on into Profitville. But before we hop on into it, if you guys are looking to pick up any CSGO skins using real cash, I've got a couple links in the description, and let's hop on into it. First up here, we got to give a little backstory. So obviously prices have been going down significantly since the start of Operation Riptide. This is just a basic graph on screen, but it gives the point of what I'm trying to make. As you can see, we've got that big fall off here as Operation Riptide happens. Things lose about 20 to 25% of their value. This is normal for an operation. However, what's not normal is the fall off afterwards. Since there was so much that you could buy with Operation Riptide and a lot of really desirable skins, honestly, these skins were significantly more desirable than Broken Fang. We've got the AK Gold Arabesque and the Op Desert Hydra and many other good skins that aren't the reds. People were looking to buy, so they sold off a lot of their items, and now we've just started to see that slow decline as prices continue to go on down until about just under a week. We're looking at like 4 days to a week ago. We're starting to see this slight rebound here, and this is potentially something that could carry on through Christmas and above. Obviously, if you invested into CSGO for at least a year, you know Christmas time is usually when prices start to rise back up again. People start to play the game more again. So you may ask, what cases are going up? Cases are probably the #1 investment moving forward. They're just so fluid, and there's so many people looking to buy all of them. It's a really big mover because they are one of the only investments that go away forever. Once you unbox a case, it's not like that same case is coming back. Obviously more can be dropped, but that's slightly different here. First up, we got the glove case. Glove case was one that became a very popular investment a bit of time ago, and now it's definitely seen a pretty decent fall off. However, as you can see, that graph is starting to rebound. You can see that that price dipped all the way down to like just under 120, which is crazy because that's a 20% fall off of the price it was already at. However, now we're starting to see that price rebound, and we're already looking at that $35, $40 range. But we can start to see that rebound happening, and that's something that's a common trend among a decent amount of the cases. Now, when we're looking at cases for CSGO investing, you'll notice a common thing that there's a couple cases that tend to take off faster than others. Glove case, breakout case, and really the more popular cases that are at least like 75 cents. I'll even throw the Phoenix case in there, to like just under $2, are always the fastest to take off because they're the most popular case investment. They have desirable rare special items, and they've got skins inside that people like. The ones you don't usually see but can make a ton of profit on are the ones that don't go as fast as first. One of the big ones I mention a lot is the Spectrum 2 case. That's the graph I showed you in the beginning. The Spectrum 2 case was sitting at over 40 cents before Operation Riptide came around, and that's a little bit hard because the Operation Riptide case contained the Butterfly Emerald. The Spectrum 2 case was a good investment because it held what was thought to be the only butterfly finishes that could come in Ruby or Sapphire, or the Doppler finishes. Now we've got the Gamma Doppler finishes, so it makes it a little bit hard, but that's not like the investment potential is lost here. There's definitely a huge amount of profit to be made here with the Spectrum 2 case, and I think we could honestly see it going back to the price point it did before. Now, with all this investing hype starting to once again very slowly pick back up again, I think we're probably on the very beginning of something very good. The Christmas month and Q4 of the year always tends to be the best time, or if you're able to get in before that, is the best time to make some very big profit. But you gotta be very careful. There's a lot of cases out there right now that are not good to invest in. You've got pretty much all of your active drop pool except the clutch case and maybe the danger zone case are honestly going to decrease in price. The Riptide case is still not a good investment because we've got so many more coming in, and if it flatlines at 52 cents, that'll be very different than what we've seen in the past. Broken Fang continued to go down, and that's what I expect with the Riptide case as well. It's just happening a little bit quicker. And considering we're only 9-ish weeks into the operation, I assume we're definitely going to be seeing some very cheap Riptide cases, and that's when we'll be able to start the conversation of investing into the Riptide case. As of now, it is just way too early, and that price point of like between 45 and 55 cents is still way too expensive when the Broken Fang case isn't even at that. Next up, we've got to move into RMR. RMR has just become a painful subject for so many people because there has been a lot of money lost here, and that's because of overinvesting. So many people bought these capsules because everyone was convinced they were going to make a profit, and obviously that's not the case. However, it is not a terrible idea, in my opinion, if you're looking to get into these, if you're buying at a correct price. Now, there is definitely some risk here, and I'm not going to deny that there is more risk with RMR here than with most of your cases. Now, there's risk everywhere with CSGO investing. However, I think you're definitely looking at a little bit more risk here with RMR because the unpredictability factor. At this point, most of the people that hold like the breakout case are logical people. However, if we look at RMR, there's people selling it for 20 cents. There's people selling it for 18 cents. That's a 7-cent loss from what they bought it at market price, plus we got to add a cent there, plus the 3 cents they're losing. That is 11 cents these people are losing. They are only getting 14 cents out of the 26 they paid back. So there's definitely going to be a lot of unpredictability with RMR here. That one, I'm definitely going to say go at your own discretion. I'm personally picking up a little bit more around that 18-cent range because I think there's definitely a potential that this capsule could go up in price, but it is very far out in the future, and you're not going to be looking at the $10, $20 capsule. You're going to be looking at like 50, 60 cents. There is not a super large market for RMR stickers at this point, especially if we're going to keep receiving gold stickers down the line. But at this point, I don't think that the prices are going to fall too much lower. However, this one, you really have to go at your own discretion. This is just my opinion because I'm looking at it at a very long-term basis. And if you're not looking at it at a very long-term basis, it might not be the investment for you. As we get towards the end of this video, one thing I want to say is there is a potential sale on the horizon for everything Stockholm related. Now, personally, it's getting a little up there in the time we've taken that a sale is not guaranteed. And I think a lot of people are overlooking that and saying there is like a 99% chance we'll get a sale. But I mean, honestly, in my opinion, there's nothing guaranteed, and there's honestly not even like a super big chance we get a sale. I'd say roughly 50-50. I could honestly see it going either way, but this would bring prices down significantly. So that's one thing you do have to keep in mind if you're looking to invest here, is prices will fall significantly if there is a Stockholm sale. And I want to hear your comments on this one. If you guys are looking to invest right now, if you're going to hold off and see if there is potentially a sale or not, that is the big deciding factor. But as always, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.